A secret is a shadow. It doesn't scream, it doesn't chase you, it doesn't even move. And yet, it follows you everywhere. What you hide doesn't disappear, it waits, it grows. And the longer you keep it, the more it owns you. Maybe your secret is something you did. Maybe it's something that was done to you. Or maybe it's not even an action. Maybe it's a thought, a desire, a truth you were told was too dangerous to say out loud. Whatever it is, it lives with you. And the silence you wrap around it becomes a prison. We like to think of secrets as small, private things, locked boxes in the mind, safe, contained, forgotten. But psychology tells us a different story. Research shows that secrets don't just live in the mind, they live in the body. People who carry heavy secrets report more stress, more health problems, more tension. It's not just the moment of hiding that hurts. It's the ongoing act of concealment, the constant rehearsing of silence, the inner war between what you know and what you show. Gabor Maté would say, when the body says no, it's because the mind has been silenced for too long. And Carl Jung warned, what you repress does not go away, it returns disguised. A secret is a form of repression. You push it down, hoping it will vanish, but in truth, you are planting it. And what grows is not silence, it's poison. Think of the last time you carried a secret. Didn't it feel heavy? Didn't you feel your chest tighten, your thoughts race, your shoulders tense? That is the weight of silence. A secret is not just about what you don't say. It's about the constant awareness of what must not be spoken. It's the mental rehearsal. Don't let it slip. Don't let them see. Don't let it out. And the cruel irony is this: the more you try not to think about your secret, the more space it takes in your mind. There are two kinds of secrets. The first is what you hide from the world. The second, the more dangerous one, is what you hide from yourself. The first isolates you from others. The second isolates you from who you are. Maybe you grew up in a family where certain truths were forbidden. We don't talk about that here. Maybe you were told to smile, to stay quiet, to never admit weakness. So you built walls inside yourself. And behind those walls, the secrets piled up. Your fears, your shame, your desires, your wounds, all hidden, all silenced. But silence is not empty. Silence speaks in symptoms. It speaks in the panic that wakes you up at night. It speaks in the relationships that collapse because you can't trust anyone with your full truth. It speaks in the migraines, the stomach aches, the restless body that doesn't know how to relax. What you hide doesn't vanish, it leaks. Jung called this the shadow, the part of yourself you exile. And the tragedy is, the more you exile it, the more power it has over you. Secrets are shadows with chains. They bind you quietly, invisibly, and soon you mistake the weight for who you are. Secrets are corrosive not just to the self, but to relationships. Think about intimacy. Real intimacy is not just bodies or words, it is exposure. It is, here is who I am, here is what I carry. Will you stay? But if you carry a secret too heavy to reveal, then part of you never enters the relationship. Part of you stays locked away, and so the connection is never whole. Your partner may sense it, that you are holding back, that you are present but not fully. They may even blame themselves, wondering why they cannot reach you. But the truth is, it's not them, it's the wall, the secret sitting silently between you. The cruelest thing about secrets is this: they don't protect intimacy, they prevent it. But what about the secrets we hide from ourselves? These are the deepest, the most devastating. Maybe you were hurt, abandoned, humiliated, and instead of facing the pain, you buried it so deep you forgot it happened. Maybe you told yourself it wasn't that bad, I'm fine. Maybe you convinced yourself that your needs, your desires, your pain didn't matter. But repression doesn't erase, it disguises. And it reappears in your choices, your fears, your patterns. You sabotage opportunities without knowing why. You crave love but run when it comes too close. You hate in others the very traits you can't admit live in you. That is the secret whispering. Not gone, just hidden. And what is hidden owns you. Why are secrets so powerful? Because they change the story you tell yourself. The secret becomes the script. If they knew, they wouldn't love me. If they saw, they would leave. If I admit it, I'll break. And soon, the script becomes identity. You are no longer just someone carrying a secret. You are the secret. Shame is the fuel of secrecy, and secrecy is the prison of shame. It's a cycle. You hide because you're ashamed because you hide, and the longer the cycle spins, the harder it is to step out. But here is the paradox. The moment you dare to give the secret voice, it begins to lose its grip. Not necessarily by confessing to the world, not by shouting it in the streets, but by acknowledging it, first to yourself, then maybe to someone safe. Secrets are heaviest in silence. Shared, they begin to dissolve. This is why therapy works, not because it erases what happened, but because it gives voice to what was silenced. And this is why even writing in a journal can bring relief. Putting the secret into words, even if no one reads them, weakens its chains. A secret is a shadow, but shadows only exist where there is light. The act of turning toward your secret, of saying, I know you, I see you, I will not pretend you don't exist, that act begins to transform it. Because what you face no longer controls you. What you hide always does. Think about this. How many people have lived entire lives defined by something they never said out loud? How many children carried family secrets into adulthood, repeating the silence generation after generation? How many relationships broke not because of betrayal, but because of the truths never spoken? Secrets are not passive. They are active forces, shaping destinies, shaping bodies, shaping histories. A secret inside a family can stretch for generations. The silence of one parent becomes the burden of a child. The unspoken trauma of one ancestor becomes the pattern repeated in descendants who never even knew the story. This is what Jung meant by the collective shadow. The things a group refuses to face, they keep reliving. Entire families, entire cultures, entire societies built on secrets they would rather keep than confront. Wars, persecutions, betrayals, they are born not only from hatred, but from silence. But let us return to the personal, to you. Think of the small secrets you keep every day. The smile you put on when you're breaking inside. The "I'm fine" you repeat until you almost believe it. The thoughts you bite back because you fear rejection. Every secret is a withdrawal from life. Every silence is a small death. And over years, those small deaths add up until you no longer recognize who you are. But freedom is possible, and freedom doesn't mean exposing everything to everyone. It means daring to stop hiding from yourself. It means asking, what part of me have I silenced? What truth do I keep locked away? What story am I afraid to tell, even in the privacy of my own mind? The answers may terrify you, but they are already living inside you. The only difference will be, do you keep letting them control you in silence, or do you give them form in words? The body remembers what the mouth refuses to speak. The nervous system reacts to what the mind denies. And until you give the secret a voice, your body will keep whispering it through symptoms, through pain, through patterns. But the moment you name it, the body exhales. The shadow shrinks. The prison door cracks open. So here is the truth. What you hide ends up owning you. But what you face, even trembling, even ashamed, becomes yours again. And then you realize the secret was never the monster, the silence was. So ask yourself tonight, what do I hide? What truth is locked inside me, shaping my choices, my fears, my identity? And if you listen closely, you may hear the whisper of your own secret, waiting not to destroy you, but to finally be heard. You are not your secrets. You are not the silence you were forced to keep. You are the one who has carried them all this time. And carrying something does not make you weak, it makes you human. The path to freedom is not erasure, it is acknowledgement. It is stepping into the shadow and saying, I see you. You belong to me. You don't own me anymore. And when you do, the shadow loosens. The poison fades. And you discover that the secret was never your enemy. It was your story, waiting for its voice.